Greeting travelers, how you been? Let me know about it in the comments. So this is the second episode of Account for Captain. Without wasting time, straight to the quest.
Isn't that Jean?
I saw the Jean.
Seems she's talking.
Yes.
Let's let her finish. Then go
That's
say
the good
hi.
manners.
We shouldn't discuss important matters
Out in the open. Oh, you yapped 15 minutes of how to kill a dragon on a street with a Fatui diplomat. Now you said not on the streets, you dumb lady. Then somehow I begged my friend for Welkin and guess what happened? I got it. Then kaeya bullied their own
You were
informant.
such a slacker.
Nobody says that. And then we went back to the quest.
It's a crystal embedded with some kind of power.
The crystal would be better left in the hands of my cutie.
My
It would just be
what?
a pain if left with
Man,
us,
she got a
both
death wish or
literally
something?
and metaphorically.
Fascinating. Do you know anything about what makes you special?
My charms, they make me special. Then I saw kaeya and went to say hi,
This is bad.
but
Such a hassle.
he gave me a quest instead. Then I went on an unusual place, unusual for me, the library. Then I saw a few books that I can grab and then just never return them. So I said why not, and took every single book available. I took everything, nothing left. Then I went back to kaeya.
This place will take.
At this point I'm
notes my
surprised that
grandfather.
me and Paimon are sharing the
According
same
to his but the
princess.
location of the ruins.
Yes, I've been thinking of treasure only. Then I met the stupid Cyrus of suspicious group who called, I don't know, maybe more than 200-year-old boy a kiddo. Traveler age is unknown, by the way. Then a creepy bagger ran away from the scene after Paimon blew our mission info out in the public. Thanks, Paimon.
Oh,
Now
we're
back to the kaeya. Well, not anymore. Let's go! Then I teleported to the quest. Then I went to get info from the informant, but saw a chest in the way. So I burned them alive to get a common chest with little to no loot in it. Then I find one more chest, so I took it as well. Then found our slacking informant chased after by mindless, treasureless, hopeless, and now lifeless Hilly Jolls.
Why is this happening to me?
And those were her last words. Burn the witch! Yay! After telling how the informant didn't survive the Hilichal
You're
attack,
back. Looks like you got the intel.
I went to the jeans room. But all I found there was books. So I took whatever I could. I mean, literally, I left nothing there. Then back to the quest.
Ooh, let me see what's inside. She doesn't love him at all.
That's just sad, my man. I got back to the kaeya, but this fat, good for nothing knight got in the way. How come this thing is a knight but Noel isn't? Anyways, goodbye, fatty. And hi, kaeya.
She doesn't love him at all.
Any idea what?
Is this some?
Oh,
Me laughing because of my mental breakdown and people around me
This
be
was
like,
my apology.
what's wrong with you?
like you would understand what's wrong with me. Then I opened map to teleport to the destination for progression of story, but I guess I have to travel by foot now, which means a lot of distraction. Oh, a Sealy, a chest, another chest, another Sealy, another chest. Come on. Then finally I reached here and unlocked the nearest teleport waypoint. Then I climbed a mountain and then, oh, a Sealy. Then I grabbed the reward, unlocked the domain. Then after doing some more distracting work, I finally reached Air 12.
Fat.
Then few steps later, I killed another Hilichal camp. Then I found something slimy and I took their chest.
What are you?
Unlocked another domain. By this time I strayed far away from the destination, but back on it soon after. Got the chest and got a message to kill more, so I was happy. After some looting, I entered the ruins, then sent some Hilichals straight to the hell, literally. Then game challenged me to kill slimes under a minute. At this point, killing is not a challenge anymore, dear.
Where are you?
Literally
my
me in the
treasure?
whole gameplay. Then the beggar came here to get some
How about
spare
you let me
coins
take over?
with his gang,
Aang is
but
just outside.
I
However,
put
Aang
my gang
won't
on
be
it.
participating in your current
Then we got
plan.
attacked by a mecha
What a
cyclops.
troublemaker.
Every low AR player's nightmare, but I defeated it. Then the time came when we get
Harbinger of Dawn?
yes, and the quest ended with me getting a sword and loads of treasure. Now this is the best sword through the mid game for sure. It's the best 3-star sword there. Like you get crit damage, crit rate, everything good. And now I equipped with kaeya. Then I went for the exploration.
What?
Then I saw a domain with the creature there. After killing the creature, I unlocked the domain. And now I went for further exploration, which get me through here. Then I saw some sealies, and after delivering the sealies, I unlocked way to the spiral abyss, which is not accessible right now because it needs AR20, but I'm only AR12 right now. So I started my journey to increase my AR, and I explored more. Like this whole section is only me looting chests. Now, while I do various acts of cruelty on poor monster of Tevat in the background, let me ask you a few things. Like, are you enjoying my video so far? Because I can't improve without your feedback. So if you want to be entertained, then leave a suggestion in comments. Second thing, this account is for Captain, but should I pull for supports like Zilonin and Kazuha? I'll get great help, but it will cost too many teammates. The third question is, did you ever read Genshin comic? Like I have seen some panels but never read it. Tell me if it's worth it. Now, if you have any suggestion on what should I make next video on, then please comment it below the video. I'll try to make a video on it. Now let me tell you something about me and Genshin. I first downloaded Genshin Impact in 2021. Back then it was only almost 9 GB on mobile. It was a great experience. Then slowly I saw the lore, and it piqued my interest. I saw a lot of theories like how Paimon can be heavenly principles or primordial one, and those theories were wild. Before that time I never thought of it. And then theories about Celestia and Abyss, and most interesting ones were like about Venti and the 7th Samsara cycle. Those were amazing. There are many unanswered questions in the game, and the lore is behind some random book you never picked. I think Genshin should start making short videos on all those books we can get in the game, from which we can understand more. And honestly, have you ever wondered how the Celestia looks far more closer than the earlier versions? Back in the days in 2.0, the Celestia used to look so tiny, but now it looks far more detailed and close. And it's just right above Chenyu Vale, but the gateway of Celestia is written under Venti statue. What do you think about that? And did you know there is a difference between the starting cutscene where we save Paimon from drowning and the starting part of the game are different places. And I couldn't find the place from where we save Paimon. Maybe upcoming version might have some info on that. And one more thing, I saw a post where a person said that Captain might come in 6.3 and probably will be a debuffer. That means he will be like Zilonin, and his constellation might get him from support to DPS, since we saw him fight an archon pretty well. So that's a good news, if it's true. Okay, now back to the game. I have looted a lot here and will continue to loot further, but I summarized that 40 minutes video into approximately 3 minutes, so it's good for us. Now here my target was reaching at AR15 so I can ascend my characters and unlock as many of waypoints and domains so I can travel faster in the future. Now I encountered a domain unlocked behind this Sealy puzzle. As you can see, one inside the rock, second surrounded by hilly churls, third under a rock, and fourth behind this animal seal. After all the Sealy are delivered, I use the animal to dig out the domains, and hence it's unlocked. After unlocking, I went back to the pretty lady of the suspicious group. She told me now after crossing AR14, I have unlocked commissions and expeditions, for which I'll get extra reward. Which is great for a poor pirate like me. Now, after all that yapping, I heard they sell what cannot be sold. So I bought a Constellation for Traveler, so his palm vortex can finally stop sucking at sucking enemies. After that I went on a treasure hunting. As you can see, only 4 more XP to AR-15, and here's the big moment. Yay, AR-15, here I am. Now time to send my slacking troop. First goes barely usable Amber, and second is the weakest main character in the history of games. Oh, can't ascend him right now? My bad. Third comes the Captain Kaeya, the starcast of the team. And last is Lisa. I hate her. Yeah, but still ascended. Then we went back to the city and this ugly game model called me over and forcefully taught me about alchemy. Somehow I got to AR-16 and unlocked co-op, and last I went to the pretty lady again to gather my rank rewards. Now finally I can ascend my traveler and level him up. By the way, I had a spare key in a bag, so I used it to get more rewards and marked it on the map so I don't have to come here ever again. After that I went to do some general treasure loot and came back to the cathedral. Well, here goes your donation money.
Quite the fun.
Then I saw Amber, so I went to say hi, and she said,
Hey, traveler, I've been looking for you everywhere.
blah blah
Gliding
license
like is all.
and blah
Here,
blah
take this gliding manual. No,
do the quest.
books
Then
in the
she did
same
that.
pile and must have grabbed the wrong one when. How in the heck do you confuse a bedtime story with an instruction manual?
And Paimon gave us the first valid statement of this game. Otherwise she just talks rubbish. And how the hell are you here before us,
You
Amber?
nailed it.
How?
But it's no surprise. Give the next part of.
Then she said there is a part 2, so I went for the second venue. And there she is.
Hey, here, I'm all set up. Same deal as before.
And she said, blah blah, fly away. After flying, this happened.
License. It is against the law. You have the right to
Wait, I'm an instructor.
Nobody cares. By the way, have you noticed I took everything in and out of Monster and he stopped me over a gliding license rather than looting.
Thank goodness, the Knights of Favonius
Then I
have
saved the
arrived.
fruit vendor from the
Really
cursed
chose won't
people.
dare pursue me anymore.
Then he said, blah blah, bad people ahead. So we see bad people and I did ascended tornado attack there.
Judging from
Further
the type
into
of
quest.
gliders they've got, I'd say. Huh? Look where we are.
In the middle of nowhere. And then I started the dungeon raid.
Are you sure that's how it's a custom version of the exam? Designed besides.
Blah blah,
So, what do
exam,
you say?
blah, do it, blah.
Woohoo!
Here we go.
Prepare for takeoff. Rapture.
Then I felt like American B-2 bomber, and just like that I wiped out enemies off the map. After murdering some more cursed people, I showed the trick to avoid responsibilities. After destroying walls and looting, I destroyed an expensive mechanism, which is very expensive for your knowledge. Later I shoot down some more enemies and did a challenge which unlocked this airway. And finally the moment where you can't avoid your responsibilities anymore. And at last we are at the final moments of the domain. And
Over there.
If you
blah
insist
blah
on chasing
blah
me so
blah
bad,
blah 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 blah
crazy kid.
blah blah blah.
You must have known about the wind current. There's no way you would
Here
have
goes
jumped
the accidental
otherwise.
burst. So I took down the so-called great thief, because what is a thief to a pirate? Then I got the reward and went to the church to confess that I am
Congratulations.
great
Here's
at
your
gliding
li-
and got my license. Finally the quest is over. Later Lisa found out about book heist I did earlier.
If your book. Oh, it's so good to.
Clearly you're meant to be.
I mean, other than Jean. Who
Nobody
so
likes
did
you, Lisa.
Or did you just come to see me?
Nobody.
Nothing specific?
Then we went out together to collect some rental books. Here we go.
Cutie, you're here.
Say that one more time.
begin,
I
shall
dare you. I double dare you.
This is a. Sure, there's a bit of what.
My goodness.
Give anything, I don't care.
My.
Die already.
Clear. Good. I always had you down.
She said, let's have a meal. Look at the time.
Let's have a...
Go to sleep.
Ah, yes. Now, which book was it that has the line...
Nobody knows.
Take the hint.
Never mind.
Shut up, Paimon.
Since you're here,
Some flowers for
A flower for her. Kill me.
mist flower. You want them? It's just that Lisa seems to use electro quite a
Oh,
lot.
is that so?
you sure?
Yes. 10 mist flower,
Huh?
please.
These flowers are saturated with cryo energy. They could be very dangerous. don't
Just
you know
die
it?
already.
There's the blacksmith.
Focus, Paimon.
Looking at the elemental traces,
Yeah, just get it done already.
it's further than I thought.
And again I went off the way for some treasure. A wise man said, if you see the opportunity, take it.
It must be using elemental sight. You can follow the
Then
flow.
I
of
used
the-
elemental side and found out this cave.
The thief lives
Looks
inside
like
the
Lisa's
trees.
house
do
since
not
she
know
opened
this
its
seems
door so
far
easily. Then I started the domain and got every treasure box and electrocuted whatever I saw. Mechanisms. Slimes. And a beast mage. Everything electrocuted. Yes, into.
Wind blade.
Finally, challenge completed.
This place.
My soul while staying with Lisa. Yes, I died like this in my brain. I took the leftover and went back to Lisa to get travel guide of Tevat.
You've returned. The paperwork is done.
Finally, no more Lisa. Okay. I'll do it later. Then I claimed reward from stupid Cyrus. Later I did some ley lines and few more task of handbooks. After claiming reward just like that, I am at AR 18 now. Hey, do you remember Xangling? Me neither. But here she is. So let's do her quest as well.
I'm sorry. Ooh, he's gonna let her have it.
Please, help me promote my meat.
Huh?
What the hell was that?
Who wants to eat a... Whoa. Stop arguing. Well, I...
Wait, we gonna do food wars now? Don't drag me in this. Fine, I'll come. Then I unlock the domain on the way. I'm getting close to a mental breakdown.
Close. Have you decided what you're looking? Of course not. Then how? That's just my style. In the same way, but relax. Let's look around here. Are you Chili's? Aw, that's such a cute name. Maybe so. I still feel like we're lacking something.
You're sure lacking a brain.
Yeah, now that you mention it, it is a little... Brooke may be a stickler for... There's no doubt something like...
What are you, stupid or just retarded?
Somebody's injured!
Huh, looks fine to me.
He's shivering. We make a fun hot soup. would
You
be
are the
even
chef
better.
here,
How about I
not
open-
me.
We passed
Then
the
why
electro
me?
camp on the way here. Great. Yes.
After giving soup, she went inside the stock. So for her safety, we have to dive in too.
Slow down. It's
After entering the
dangerous in
domain,
here.
we did beat a lot of creatures. Why? Because they exist in this domain, that's why. And of course I'm taking their treasure too. There I did a trick shot on the monument to unlock the gates.
Race you there. Let's be careful not to get hit. It will definitely
Well, you
hurt.
should have told me earlier then. Now at last,
It's huge.
the boss fight.
Treasure.
With the level 16 boss? You kidding me? Even my characters are level 40.
the
And
window,
we
you'll be
died
gentle.
just like that. We took the treasure, then we went back to the village and did some discovery about this furry.
Olaf.
Olaf? I can't remember which.
So, a great. What an unusual.
He is ancient. Then we participated in the food wars and, well,
We're all.
Both chefs did, but this is xangling.
we came out as winners, like always, because of me, of course.
Let's go and say goodbye to Xiangling. Thanks, you guys. Without see you again soon.
Bye bye, Shangling. See you in my team soon. Finally, we reached the end of the video. If you saw the whole video, then you have a lot of free time and courage. But thank you. So, this is the progress so far. Every character is ascended and almost maxed out. If not maxed out, then the weapons are. And check out the inventory because nothing else to show. And on the name of quests, I only have Archon quest which is pending. Well, whatever. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more.